Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. I didn't have a little theme. Wahoo! There you go. I did it for you guys. This game didn't. Oh, hell, let's go to fucking... I want the game to do it. There we go. Center file, best file. Where did I come from? Where the blue winds blow. Where am I going? Where the white clouds flow. So if I dream, I'm sure to wake. Huh? Hey, what the stop? Mode 7. Julius. Julius. So you're the stranger who dares to dream in my empire. Stranger? Where am I? This is the empire of Julius, where dreams are forbidden. After all, dreams won't put food on the table. If you have time to spare, you should play, work, or fall in love. Dreams are of no use. No, that's not true. Why is it so wrong to dream? Klonoa like blurs the line between like dreaming, like having thoughts while you're asleep, and dreaming like having ambitions. It just combines those two as the same concept, but they're actually very different things. You shall pay for your insolence. Let us test his mettle. His mettle. There are 4 monsters terrorizing the land. Our gracious emperor shall pardon you if you get rid of them all. However, you will soon realize your folly. Where is this place? Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a clue. I forgot that that actually pauses the game when I key out of it for Game Boy Advance. Let's go to Gazaland, the fighting city. Excuse me, but... How? Hey, what was that for? Don't you wimps know anything? Here in Gazaland, only strength is respected. Ouch, that hurt. If you love fighting so much, why don't you fight the monster? Well, not even our town champion was a match for that beast. So whoever defeats the monster becomes the new champion? Huh? But it's not that easy, and it might hurt, you know? Oh jeez. So where is this monster? Top of that mountain. Let's check it out. Wait, you don't stand a chance. I already know how everything works. So this game is more 2D and less 2.5D. And while Door to Phantom was a platformer with occasional puzzle elements, this is a straight up puzzle platformer. It is all about the puzzling and the platforming. There are 30 gems every level. The controls are exactly identical. The mechanics are exactly identical. In that regard, it's actually a very good sequel. You can still run into the foreground and background for some reason. Doesn't do anything. This first stage is pretty easy. I think I need to take this guy along with me. Yeah. If you get all 3 stars, you can beat the level. So you have to get all 3 stars. That's like the basic gameplay. That's the door that opens up if you get all 3 stars. Additionally, there are 30 gems you can optionally collect. You run faster than the screen scrolls. I hate platformers that do that. Or like any game that does that. That's fucking a really annoying thing. Moving faster than the screen moves. This game adds a lot of things that increase the puzzle depth. For example, blocks. It's like an enemy that you can use infinitely. Also, it can block your path. Gotta be wise about them. One-ups are still coins, but down in the menu they're hats. Explain. If you've never played this game, I highly recommend it. Rather than like going and watching some random dude on the internet play it. It's a game worth playing. I can use the combination of this enemy and that block to get up there. The Klonoa games are all pretty good. Two moons. I think it was already like that. I think that's internal consistency right there. Keys, doors. The keys last forever in this game. You get that red key, you can open as many red doors as you can fucking find. That being said, it's not all about red keys anymore. There's actually multiple different kinds of key. This one requires a, I guess, blue key with a triangle. GBA had so many random really good games. Yay, the dot stages. They're new and they're cool. They're optional, you can just not do them. Hell yeah. Yeah, the diagonal clouds have been consistent. I don't know what that's about. I can do all kinds of skipping now. But I'm here to play the game, so I don't know why I'd be skipping levels. I don't think I need... I think I'm going to be coming up here later, anyway. 2 blocks. Gee, Bill. Let's bring an enemy up there. I play in tournaments here and there. I've got good turning nerves though. That's not to say I always win. I generally get ass kicked pretty fast. Sometimes it's just about getting outplayed. This game doesn't look that hard probably, but goddamn does it get hard. I'm not that good. I'm like good, but like when you start getting into tournament players, everyone's good. And most people are better than me. There are more people better than me than worse than me. I'm actually not sure if that's true. If you go 2-2, you're like better than half the players there. And I usually do 2-2 or better. Yahoo! Damn. God damn it. I cannot grab simple. There we go. Why was that so hard? Familiarity breeds contempt. Triforce. Go to lots of tournaments and your nerves won't be an issue. This is the other kind of dotted level. It's an auto-scroller. I guess the other one's an auto-scroller too, but this one's far slower. Music in this game is pretty good. No acknowledgement is ever made that Klonoa ceased to exist at the end of the last game, by the way. I don't know if this is the first game made since that game. I don't know how the Klonoa series works, so I might have to like do some research right now. Figure shit out. The hit detection for these things is enormous. It was close. I feel like I'm the champion of hidden gems on GBA. I've played damn near every GBA game ever made. Most of them through emulation. Since it would be really expensive. Even getting the 1-ups is not so hard. I like local play because you get to grind it out really, really fast. like rematches are just so quick, and you get to have the same person every time, so you can really practice your adaptive gameplay. I definitely should bring that box up. The GBA RPGs are really good. The RPG selection on GBA is amazing. You got Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6. You got fucking Lunar. You got Lufia. You got Mario, Superstar Saga. There's like a million, like good picks. Need an enemy up here. Boing. FF5, yeah. Your first playthrough of FF5 is probably going to be on GBA. That or Final Fantasy Anthology. I bought Final Fantasy Anthology and I lost my Final Fantasy 6. I resolved to not play it until I beat 5, and of course, fucking beating a Final Fantasy game takes forever. But by the time I actually beat 5, like, I swear my 6 disc was just gone. I never found out what happened to it. And I like searched and searched. I probably still own it in some random fucking DVD case. Even though I sold Final Fantasy 5 ages ago. I don't even think I sold it. I think it broke. That's a bug. Anyway, later try Force Legend. I've only played the beginning of 6. I'm really excited for Mortal Kombat. But also I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. No, 2 days from now. Wait, when is it? It's the 13th. Today's the 11th. At 9 a.m. And it's not like a dentist appointment, like a checkup. I'm gonna be real. I got a cavity. I already had the cavity, but the filling was put on badly, and it fell off or something. And now they've got to reapply it. I'm not looking forward to that. It's the day before MKX comes out. Some kind of arena. So you're next, huh? MK is very forgiving. It's not very linky. It actually has almost no links. The thing is, the things that are like links, like jump-in combos and stuff like that, are actually cancels. Most of the attacks that would be links in Street Fighter just cause a real state in Mortal Kombat. Three didn't really have links at all. Triforce Legend. Oh, I wasn't looking. Triforce Legend added me to his friends. Damn. He ain't having it. It was pretty easy, boss. Chipple. Melina's correct. I was really strong and champion of the world. But then a red mist appeared. I guess that's why we shouldn't dream. I think we're gonna do one more world, but then I'm going to bed. Didn't take very long to do that. Priya-Mill. The Opera Town. Space Opera Symphony! What on earth was that? That was Musica. What are these things? He's got a mustache. And really big ears. World famous soprano and the pride of this opera house. But lately, she's been giving everyone a headache by singing like that. Sounds like a monster to me. Her songs are so simple yet meaningful, and she used to sing so beautifully. But now... So the first world was like, Chipple went to fight the monster, but then Chipple was the monster. There's only 5 worlds in this game. The worlds are pretty big. A lot more levels than the last game. This one just straight up like, wow, Musica is the monster. I can go up there if I wanted to. I don't want. So, whoa. This adds wind. Wind is pretty neat. Pretty interesting design. Basically, it blows you up, and there's nothing you can fucking do about it. Except this. Blocks are heavier than wind. This is a very fun little pick up and play game. What the fuck did I... Oh, yeah, I put it all the way over here. Okay. But it actually has a sequel, and I think the sequel's even better than this game. It's called Klonoa 2 Dream Champ Tournament. At first, I knew it existed, but I didn't play it for a long time. And then when I finally got around to playing it, it was just more of the same, and I mean that in the best way possible. Can't do anything up here. That's not true. Bring the bird up. There's nothing up here. Damn it. Can't go down there even though it looks like there's room. Are you fucking serious? I can't pick up the block where I left it. Alright, cool. I can't pick up the block where I left it. The sequel is much harder than this game, both in difficulty and in screen, please. In difficulty and in puzzles. God damn it. What is this? An ice ant? A snow flea? This is an unkillable enemy. It's a lot like a Gordo from Kirby. Controls are excellent. Or at least they're as good as they need to be. You know what I mean? If you're not doing Mario 64 style platforming, you don't need Mario 64 consistent controls. Not that I think Mario 64 is the tightest controls of any platformer, but I think it's fucking definitely worth mentioning. Hope there's another blue thing down here somewhere. Maybe 5 green things. I'll be equally okay with that. Cute. There's so many GBA games I want to stream. There's so many games I want to stream. You never finished Mario 64? Go play it. It's not that long. Fuck. I need that block. A little frame skip. Nope. You lose a life for doing that. No, I just lost the life that I never picked up. Never mind. In the sequel, if you take damage during a level, you don't get a perfect score on that level. Oh, fucking go emulate it, dude. Holy shit, it's not that hard. There we go. Exit door should be right down here. The levels in this game have a good design to them. Wahoo! It does get quite difficult as it goes. I'm pretty good at puzzle games, and the potential for the difficulty in this game is not that high. Oh, it's that guy. Remember him? All the enemies return. It really does feel like a sequel, which is nice. It gets everything right that the original game got. And that's also true for the other Game Boy Advance game. There's also Klonoa 2 on PS2. And I think there's a new Klonoa game that's a Wii game. Or not. Or like Wii U or something. I never played it. I think there's a Klonoa on Wii. I don't know if there's a Klonoa on Wii U. I'm very curious to know the quality. Getting bloodied and ranked is getting so frustrating. Never, every match you have, you should think about what you did wrong and how to make sure it never happens again. And every single match will have something that you did wrong. Fuck. Every single match will have something you did wrong that you could fix up. And eventually you'll run out of things to never get hit by again. That's a different kind of puzzle game. Hello, my son. Hi. Wow. Is there like an enemy I can grab somewhere? You. I used to have a guy who would come in here who would talk in only caps. And then he would always like fade and like bullshit about like not. He's like, oh, you want me to not talk in caps? Like he would be all surprised. Oh, this is bothering everyone? I didn't realize. Alright, I'll stop talking in caps. That'd be like the kind of shit. And then he would still be talking in caps the whole time. That's like the lowest form of entertainment right there. Boom. That's not good enough. Wait, no, yeah, that's good enough. So I can just take this to get up. And then when it gets cut off, I can fall down. I don't usually ban arena people. I don't usually need to. The ban arena Porpavina. What consoles do you stream? PC, Game Boy Advance, PS1, PS2. Excuse me. That's probably really loud on stream, huh? Oh shit, I need the enemy. That playthrough's already started, and I've already started putting my uploads to it on YouTube, if you haven't been seeing them. If you're not following me on YouTube or anything. But I've got like a playlist for it in my playlists. I'm playing International Zodiac Job System, so it's not the original, it's like the re-release. Which I like a little more. Although I do like vanilla. I never actually tried, but R button shoots the thing too. L button does absolutely nothing. YouTube is where I put all my tutorials and shit. If you didn't know that, it's kind of a big deal. That's like my main avenue of being me. Of baffing it up. Sub 4 sub. Ow, that's cheap. Well, they'll do a stream of Air the Acrobat. The game's really hard though. I'm sure with save states, I could beat any video game. I beat Kaizo's Mario World with save states. Once again, I need the bird. God damn it. This bird doesn't even really look that sad to be like inflated by a wind bullet. Looks kind of like dopey about it. I already got all 3 of the fucking star things. Not even that far in the level. Good lord. Gotta get that key. So now I'm moving faster than the screen scrolls. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. I don't quite get it. Oh shit. There we go. I need that bird. Need that goddamn bird. Hello? There we go. Alright, let's do some... These get pretty hard. These are probably the hardest stages in the game. These aren't as fun in the sequel. Although they're still alright. I like this layout. In the sequel, they try to show off like the mode 7 with like the coming straight at you or going straight away, and it's not as impressive. Thankfully, the hit detection on the gems is pretty good. Little peace sign he makes. They make that little animation, but then it's covered immediately by the vision clear, which is always immediately present whenever you do one of those stages. These things are cool. They remind me of something out of Yoshi's Island. And that's good. In fact, I think something like them was in Yoshi's Island. Probably miss that every playthrough. Never bother to go up there. I always think it's going to be like a return journey. The fuck? We got a lot of different avenues. Oh, this one's just a heart. Oh, whatever. I don't need him. Klonoa's got a strange design for like a video game pro tag. Like there's so many video game protagonists like fucking Dylan, the armadillo thing. Or like Funky Skunk, I don't know, what have you. Sonic the Hedgehog. That are just fucking... God damn it. How am I supposed to... Oh. Just video game, like... I'm trying to say. Look at the key. I got distracted. Okay, so many characters that are just animals that wear fucking clothing, you know? And Klonoa is just like fucking, he's like a fictional animal. It's like, what the fuck is he? I mean, obviously, like, there's not a whole lot of fucking design similarity between Sonic and a Hedgehog. Which is pretty weird. Pretty weird that Sonic's a hedgehog. But like, what the fuck is Klonoa? No, like animal protags are good. It's just like fucking, it's just, Klonoa's like a weird thing. Klonoa's obviously an animal. But like really, what the fuck is he? Oh, I'm backtracking. What am I doing? I'm supposed to grab this bird. Sly is clearly a raccoon. Banjo is clearly a bear. It's not weird that Klonoa is an animal. It's weird trying to fucking analyze what Klonoa is supposed to be. Did I just jump down? Fuck. Okay, there's a block. And a triangle door. My throat's really sore. Hope I'm not coming down with anything. That would be a bust. Probably because I've been streaming and talking all day and all yesterday. I've had 0 alone time in the last, like, 4 days. Damn. Gotta be quite precise with this one. That was quite precise. I mean that thing. Where's the key? There it is. I don't know where this goes, but I might as well go. Level design is good in this game. It's not necessarily linear, but it's not non-linear in a way that's frustrating. Double negative. Like with a non-linear game, there can often be a lot of backtracking. Most people don't really care for that. All the non-linearity of Klonoa is you can still kind of go through the stage without like needing to backtrack to a huge misdirection just to fucking grab something. This room is kind of cool. It spins. This room appears later in the game in a much more complicated way. Yeah, so if you're holding up as you touch the door, it doesn't activate the end of the stage thing, even if you're holding up like a really long. Alright, more auto-scrolling. Song is kind of good. I'm kind of antisocial like that. Introverted. I'm definitely an introvert. I do like streaming though. I like company, but I don't want to have to like dedicate like myself to company. This is Klonoa, Dream Chimp. No, Klonoa Empire of Dreams on Game Boy Advance. Hold that one up. Should not have gotten that. Excuse me. Maybe I am coming down with something. He doesn't have a fear of water. That was bad. Damn it, dude. That was the very last jump of that room. If I died in the next room, I would have spawned right back with those 34 gems in the next room. Wahoo. You can actually hit start retry if you're right about to die. And it saves you the life, I think. It's kind of stupid, but whatever. I really just hit the top of the stage. Oh yeah, the extra life's gone. What am I doing? The extra lives don't respawn. Alright, can I not die? It was a bad death. How did I even find a way to die there? Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, cool. Boing. Hit detection on those things is enormous. Music is still cool. You can be like inside these things, or just like way above or way below them, and shoot, and it still works. Can't float high enough to get that one up, but the screen stops, so you can just take your time to get it. Nice. 66. It does try to get an even number of dots in every single room. Oh, you're going to bed? Proxy. See you all on stream, probably start that FF12 playlist before I sleep. Cool. Wonder how many one upside I'd have at the end of the game if I got every single one that appeared. My proudest video game playthrough is actually my Dragon Warrior Monsters playthrough. It's one of my all-time favorite games, and I get every single monster, which is something I'd never ever done before. Took forever, but I was sort of more willing to do it because it was on stream. That was a bit too YOLO, wasn't it? How was I supposed to get that? I'm actually not sure. Oh, don't think I could go through that side anyway. He always stops left hand up. Wouldn't mean I have to get every single one up. I'd have to get every single one up and never die, which I've already failed pretty miserably at. How the actual fuck are you supposed to get those? How the actual fuck are you supposed to get those? I'm like confused. You can't use the bird. I thought it would float up higher. Guess you're supposed to grab them really fast and then fall down. How did I miss that gem? Literally going right through it. You can just see how generous the wind bullet is. That thing I shoot is the wind bullet. Alright, let's not hit this enemy. That's not good. Alright, clearly that's how I'm supposed to do it. 90 out of 100. Progress is looking good. Done. Of course, as soon as you get the 100th one, the cannon's just right there. What is that cannon? What am I getting into? I never gave that a second thought. It's like, oh, beat the level, jump into a giant cannon, get fired out of it. I don't have to do this level, I can just fight the boss. I've never thought of, ooh, 3 keys. I've never thought about how the minimum you could, like, that'd be really cool! If there was a like a collectathon style platformer, and there was like an award for getting the absolute minimum amount of things that you needed to beat the game. Getting like only the required number of fucking golden bananas in Donkey Kong 64. I feel like I missed an area. A heart key, huh? It's like teal. Is this a place I can go? No, I'm dumb. I forgot. I want you. What a useless room. They do actually make all the rooms fit together, which is something they didn't need to do, and I guess I appreciate that. I remember this. Ah, fucking goddamn it. I accidentally threw my bird at the ground. I accidentally crushed my bird under me. The small bird that I was holding in my hand, I accidentally chucked to the ground as hard as I could. And it died. So I'll go down a path of no returns until we know that there's nothing else to do. Uh-huh. Saturday already, huh? I'm kind of excited to go to work. I don't know why. During my week, I'm always like, man, I can't wait for the weekend. But at the weekend, it's like, kind of want to go back to work. It's like something I think a lot about. It like occupies like all of my thoughts during the week. Like literally I'm trying to sleep and it's just like I keep thinking about scenarios at work. Oh yeah, got a new key. I'm back in the hub room. I didn't even realize. I need an enemy to get over there. You'll do. Damn. I'm getting really tired. If I could go to sleep soon, I'd be very happy. Get over here, little guy. I really wish I remembered the name of these enemies if they indeed have a name, which they might not. The heart key. Here's an example of that rotating room. Slightly more complex, but still not difficult. Only one exit. And there's an enemy to prevent you from getting stuck. So you don't have to make any sort of considerations. Oh, I'm here. This should lead back to the hub. There we go. Now I gotta take the heart. It's like the absolute farthest Klonoa can jump. The top door and bottom door led me up and down. This middle door, I go straight. Bafael goes straight. All the presses. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Wahoo! So what you actually need to do here, I remember this, is you have to get this block down. The only way to get it down is to bounce it off that guy. And then by getting it down, you can go into this area. By getting into this area. Bam. Alright, I clearly need to use another enemy. One is not enough. I mistimed it really, really badly. Well, you can stand on the door, but once you open it, you can't stand on it anymore. I remember thinking, like, what if they put, like, gems that you had to stand on the door to reach? And you got all 3 of those stars, so you couldn't get those gems. There she is. That's a woman. It's like the perfect woman, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Am I right, fellas? Aim for her belly. Are you fucking serious, game? Come on. I like the orchestra of enemies. Unfortunately, they're kind of pixely. But I do think that's cute. What you got? Bosses that flip the fuck out whenever you hit them. I think this boss gets a little... No. I feel like there is a boss that gets smaller every single time you hit her. Put myself into that. Also, boss fights have health spawns in this game, which is ridiculously easy. What the fuck is that? It bumped me. Alright. That hit was kind of bullshit, but the first two were entirely my fault. So I can't bitch about dying. I thought I remembered this boss getting smaller and smaller. It's like a Wario Land boss, I guess. Got a second enemy. Oh, faded away. I didn't know this boss could touch you on the ground just by going up and down. Wario Land 3 is a game I want to stream at some point. One of my favorite games. 2 and 4 are also good, but 3 is my favorite. I don't remember ever playing 1. I think I did play it, but I don't remember it. 3 is so puzzly. I didn't know that fucking wind gust was gonna appear there. That being said, I could have just not stood in a place where I could have gotten hit. Yeah, there's health spawns for the ultimate casual experience of bosses. None of the bosses are hard. I think the last boss is very slightly hard. But 3 touches is just too many. If it was 1 touch, it'd be like a decent challenge. Oh dear. The townsfolk were suffering because of your singing. What do you mean? I dreamt of singing the most beautiful songs and spreading peace and happiness throughout the land. Beryl mentioned loving your songs. What? Beryl? Oh yes, I remember. They all look the same except him. Dreamt of singing a wonderful song to Beryl, but I can't remember the song. Hey Klonoa, could someone be taking advantage of people's dreams? Each time I tried to remember the song, a mist appeared, and everything went quiet. Mist? It wasn't red, was it, with pink text? No, it was blue with teal text. A blue mist. Thanks to you, I'm ready to sing again. Now I must practice a new song to sing for Beryl. Are they like romantic or what? Curtain falls. I wish I had that in real life. It's like, thanks for giving me a hand. See you later. Curtain falls. First red mist and now blue mist. I guess pink is a shade of red. I guess teal is a shade of blue. One thing I found really interesting is this is actually English, but it's completely indecipherable. The something nightmare is proud. No responsibility can be taken, or any other person creating. Images will only be moved in sight if... I can't read this. It's too small. I got a lot of the words wrong. Gosland, Priamil, and now Geobob. I will do that later. But I'm done streaming for the night. So I'm going to pick up MK9 tomorrow. First time I'm playing an MK game. One of some major things a Street Fighter player should know when making the transition. I find it very strange that you're picking up MK9 when MK10 drops in 3 days. I think you should just wait for MK10. I mean, I know MK9 is probably like $5 right now, but like, practice the game that you're going to be playing. Unless you're getting 9 to decide if you want to play 10. Everything in Mortal Kombat 9 is inherently a good idea. I shouldn't say everything. But special moves don't have to be... Like, Ryu's Shoryuken? No, you can use... Ryu's Tatsu you don't usually see by itself, you know what I mean? You don't usually just see that as a move. Nearly every special move, in addition to being able to be used in combos, you can use nearly every special move in the game just in footsies. And a lot of them are unsafe, so they have a particular way of using them, like a teleport punch or something like that. But, like, don't be surprised to just see, like, just pokes with special moves, like ST style, you know? Where Kami Spiral Arrow by itself was, you know, as good as any cancel into Spiral Arrow. That might be less true in Mortal Kombat 10. But in Mortal Kombat 9, the characters are heavily centralized on trying to use their special moves. You should watch some Mortal Kombat 9 footage. One thing to be aware of, there's 3 major things to be aware of. 1, there's a block button. 2, throws are duckable. And the teching is not random, but chaotic. Teching throws is chaotic. When you get thrown, if it's a forward throw or a back throw, the tech is different, and you can't tell which one it is. You can react to a throw with a break. Like, throws are slow enough that you can react to them, but if you break the wrong way, you hit 1 or 3 to break a forward throw, or 2 or 4 to break a back throw. So you have to guess where your opponent wants to throw you in order to break a throw. But you can just crouch to make throws fully whiff, and then you can uppercut them because they have pretty long reactive animations. Meter is not super precious. Nearly every combo works fully without any sort of meter dedication. Characters can do full combos into launching moves, into air combos, into finishing move without using any EX bar for almost every single character. There are a couple characters that use 1 meter in their combos, but most every character can do their full combos meterless. So it's very normal to have just a no bars combos all over the place, and that's really important because the best thing to spend meter on in Mortal Kombat 9. Not so much in Mortal Kombat 10. Well, it remains to be seen for Mortal Kombat 10. But in Mortal Kombat 9, one of the best possible things to spend your meter on is combo breakers. A combo breaker is basically a more balanced, but it's a more balanced universal FADC, I guess. It's got some things over FADCs and some things that are worse than FADCs. Basically, you can do something unsafe. And then, if it works, then it works. And if it doesn't work, they'll start punishing you and you can break their combo. And it costs 2 bars to do a combo breaker out of your 3 bars. You have 3 meters. Reptile's fine. Reptile's excellent for a new player. And he definitely can win tournaments. Reptile's a great introduction to Mortal Kombat, actually. You couldn't play a much better character. Ermac or Smoke, maybe. Actually, I think Smoke not so much. Definitely Ermac, though. But Reptile would be amazing. Can combos be punished? You mean on hit? If you do a block string and it's blocked, it can be punished depending on what the block string is. Some of them are safe, some of them are unsafe. Most combos will be safe. I can't think of anything immediately that's punishable on hit. Characters will have a few, Tekken-style strings, 10, usually less than 10. And then they'll have a random number of special moves, somewhere between, 4 and 12. Characters in Mortal Kombat tend to have a lot of special moves. And then they'll just have their normals. There's not that many things to do. It's like Street Fighter. In Tekken, you have, a billion options. In Mortal Kombat, you have some. You have a couple normals, a couple strings, a few special moves. And there's a few universal normals. Like crouch 1, crouch jab, normal. Front punch. It's just a cancelable, fast, low jab that does no damage. Practice an optimal punish combo, learn good pokes, and work on that defense. It's not a very pokey game. There are pokes, but limbs kind of come out and recover too slowly, and they don't have the greatest hitboxes. So there's not a whole lot of just... You do block strings, you do safe block strings, and you do that to build meter, and you also do that to hit confirm. You don't really try to poke and keep out. The closest thing to pokes are special moves, like fireballs. Every single character has a fireball in Mortal Kombat. Even non-fireball looking characters have fireballs. Fireballs are a universal feature in Mortal Kombat. Not all fireballs are created equally. Some function very well, some function very poorly. Some characters are heavily based around their fireballs, like Sub-Zero, who is almost a walking fireball. Or Reptile, who is almost a walking fireball. And some characters are not very fireball-y at all. For example, Shiva or Kano. But they still have fireballs.